Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And guys, we're probably going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar in this video as well. It's kind of crazy, but we have been addressing this like new financial system that's coming together. And one of the biggest things I've always said is like, kind of get out of that box. What is the box I'm talking about? It's mainly competition, right? Like when we talk about XRP and we talk about Ripple as a company, a lot of people are always like, well, what do you think I should, do? Do you think I should invest in the XRP or do you think I should invest into Hbar? Which one is better, right? That's the question. It's always, which one is better? I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it as competition. I don't look at, which one is better. I look at this space as collaboration. There is a few companies in this space. There's a few projects in this space, technically, that are going to be around for a very, very long time. There's going to be a wipeout of all the trash, but those blue chips are going to be the ones of the future. And those are going to be the ones that you want to be tapped in heavily with. Two of those projects, XRP and Hbar, are ones I really focus on heavily. Now, I want to take a step back to March of this year, because as we address Ripple and as we address Hedera and we talk about XRP and we talk about Hbar, there's a lot of money around the world that is going to be touched by this type of technology. And I think that Kevin Cage really kind of put this into perspective back in March. He said Web 2 came between 1999 to present day, 20 years of transformation. It gave birth to new industries and markets. Web3 is just getting started. The crypto asset class will be a major asset class alongside the others. Global equity market, stocks, 117 trillion, bonds, 128 trillion, commodities, 19 trillion, global real estate market, commercial and residential, 326.5 trillion. Now, the interesting thing about global real estate is this value versus what the actual value is a little bit different, because we're not talking about, like, we're just talking about the main value. We're not talking about the notional value, which we will talk about here in a second. But global derivatives market, highly intangible, 600 trillion to over $1 quadrillion. Again, the valuations regarding derivatives is kind of all over the place, but there's a lot of money here. Crypto, just a mere fraction of this wealth, right? Like, it's only a matter of time until we start to see this wave pour in. There's so much damn money out there that is going to be touched and disrupted by this type of technology. And this is why I'm very excited for a few of these projects like Hedera and Ripple. But beyond this, right, we just seen Ripple put out this. Now here is where, and by the way, there's a lot of breadcrumbs with Hedera and Ripple, which we're going to dive into. But this is where we start to kind of see the picture unfold. As you guys do see there's a few companies with Ripple and Fubon Bank here exploring this use case. Do you guys see that name down there to the right? Toko? Yeah, it's one of the most exciting projects that are actually tied to Hedera because they are tapped in heavily with tokenization. But we do see here a new hypothetical EHKD pilot program for HKMA demonstrates how to streamline access to excess property equity. Learn more about exploring home equity lending and settlement with CBDCs. This is pretty big, right? But as we look at this and as we address this, what's funny about this is the fact that we were talking about the EHKD pilot back in the summer, and we were really kind of talking about real estate. And I even said then that, real estate is a very interesting market because of how illiquid it is, but also the inefficiencies that actually plague it. Hence why we are talking about CBDCs and blockchain here. This is going to reinvent the wheel. So let's dive into this. This is a pretty hefty discussion. I do apologize if the video is going to run a little longer, but guys, there's a lot of information here. So in May is when we've seen this huge partnership between Ripple and Fubon Bank to demonstrate a use case for the settlement of tokenized assets as a part of the EHKD pilot program for the HKMA. In partnership with Fubon Bank, Ripple is pioneering a groundbreaking home equity line of credit pilot designed to streamline access to excess property equity for Hong Kong citizens. The pilot leverages the Ripple CBDC platform for the creation of a hypothetical EHKD. The consortium of partners supporting Ripple and Fubon Bank on this project as part of the EHKD pilot program includes, and here are all the players. We actually see Toko. They break it down. It's an award-winning regulated end-to-end virtual asset services platform at the forefront of the growing tokenization industry, solving the inefficiencies of today's capital markets. And of course, you have all of the other ones here. The innovative solution explores home equity lending by combining a hypothetical EHKD CBDC as a settlement asset with tokenized real estate and advanced finance lending protocols, leveraging technology to revolutionize the lending landscape. Accelerating the home equity line of credit process, a seamless online experience. Here we have the marriage of digital innovation and traditional banking processes allows users to embark on a seamless journey towards unlocking the untapped equity in their properties. In the proposed solution, Fubon Bank, Ripple, and its partners are employing state-of-the-art technology to provide a novel home equity line of credit pilot project for Hong Kong citizens. This transformative process begins with Fubon Bank securely minting hypothetical EHKD, supported by a ledger fortified with robust multi-sig functionality. And here we have the loan application, the flexible fund drawdown, seamless repayment, and closing the facility. You can actually see the entire life cycle of this, if you will. Benefits of using a hypothetical EHKD CBDC for settlement of assets. Well, here's where you see the integration of a hypothetical EHKD into the HELOC facility potentially offers numerous advantages. Users benefit from a streamlined online platform that provides quick loan approvals and 24/7 access to property equity. They also gain transparency and control through real-time data and loan-to-value ratios, available funds, and interest accrual. From an operational perspective, the solution enhances efficiency with end-to-end cryptography, guaranteeing auditable records, reducing manual processes, and enabling real-time reporting. And we actually see down here the key insights from the EHKD pilot program. Again, all of the major partnerships have collaborated has delivered a number of key insights. So addressing demand for tokenized real estate equity. We actually see that there is a substantial demand among Hong Kong consumers to convert property equity into liquid assets. Interoperability in terms of tokenization. A potential EHKD facilitates transactions, reducing friction and risk in loan fulfillment. Commercial bank empowerment, lean tokenization, and also CBDC model flexibility. I feel as if maybe I'm wrong, but I think that Max Walker-Williams from the Hbar community, he's in the Hbar bull, if you will, but he does also make a ton of content on a lot of other things as well. He is heavy in the real estate game. I could just imagine what he is saying. Maybe he didn't read this, maybe he did, I don't know, but I could just imagine what he is saying regarding this. He's probably extremely excited about this because this is truly revolutionary for the real estate game. And we do see down here, exploring the future. And we actually seen a big document get put in here as well to give us a little bit more of an in-depth view on this. But one thing that I will say down here is stay tuned as Ripple and Fubon Bank alongside an expert consortium of partners pave the way for universal access to liquidity through tokenized property, transcending borders and limitations. This is huge. This is a game changer, if you will. And check this out. This is substantial. So we have the full loan application process. You have the draw period as well. You have the payment request, and you also have the closed loan, and you have that hypothetical EHKD plus the HELOC loan at the center point. Again, the whole process outlined here. And you can see where Toko comes into place. You can see Toko on the top left there. But then you also see the Ripple CBDC platform at the bottom, the center point. And by the way, this is based on a private XRP ledger technology. I do think that XRP could play a role in this as well. Remember, it could be exposed to this. Doesn't necessarily need to be, but I'm just saying it could be exposed to this, probably will be as well, through settlement and things like that. But this is very, very exciting. And they do break the whole process down. If you did want to read more into this, I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time, if I'm being honest. So I'm not going to read all of this, but we could see the benefits here. And this is where you kind of see the efficiencies of tokenization. So we do see a fully online streamlined channel for accessing funds based on the excess equity and properties, faster approval of loans and drawdown, facilitated 24/7 with real-time availability of funds, reduced manual operations and reconciliation efforts, elimination of paper-based processes, increased automation, real-time reporting and decision-making, ability to facilitate more customized loans at greater scale, increased access to lending markets, and also customers. Very exciting. They also did have key findings that they outlined down here. Again, more so just really kind of talking about the transformative efficiencies behind tokenization. And we even see like tokenization of real world assets. In this case, real estate can be interoperable with tokenized money EHKD to accelerate existing loan processes and reduce risk in fulfillment and repayment of loans. And here's the next steps. Incorporate learnings and develop market-ready solution. So listen, this is so damn exciting. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this and I just have a smile on my face because it's one thing to dream big. It's another thing to actually have your dreams come true. And this is one of those big dreams because I keep telling you guys how big of a market this is. Like, this is the real estate worldwide value, right? It's projected to reach $613 trillion in 2023. Residential real estate dominates the market with a projected market volume of $498.6 trillion in 2023. The value is expected to show an annual growth rate of roughly about 3.52%, resulting in a market volume of about $700 and almost $30 trillion by 2028. Now imagine how much more money can be unlocked through tokenization. I just talked about this on the Web3 alert. When you actually look at tokenization, it unlocks so much money because the barriers to entry are completely demolished. I'm very excited to see the amount of money that gets unlocked through tokenization. I'm also very excited to see percentages of this market getting tokenized on-chain. But over here, this is the video of the EHKD pilot program. And this originally got posted by Mary C. Hall, but 801_XRP is actually posting the legit video. Listen closely to this. It's about 3 minutes and 20 seconds long. I really do hope that YouTube doesn't mute this. If they do, you guys are more than welcome to skip it. I do apologize if they do mute it, but listen closely.
New opportunities, convenience, security, and empowerment, a higher efficiency for business. For Hong Kongers like Ying, this is what the hypothetical digital Hong Kong dollar, or EHKD, may represent. A central bank digital currency, leading to accelerated and simplified traditional financial processes to speed up money flows with less resistance and cost, benefiting buyers, sellers, and the economy at large. Processes that take weeks of paperwork between third parties will be completed almost instantly in a few clicks. As part of the EHKD pilot program, Fubon Bank, Ripple, and partners have spent months developing a faster way to unlock home equity and turn it into credit through a home equity line of credit loan, or HELOC loan, dramatically shortening the application process. It starts in the Fubon Bank online portal. Ying sees his currently mortgaged properties, picks the one he wants additional credit on. Fubon Bank already pre-qualified the amount of equity Ying can realize based off the property value and criteria such as income, credit history, prepayment history, and other information. Ying reviews the offer and terms, then confirms. The bank's interest in the mortgaged property, the lien, is tokenized safely and transparently on the blockchain ledger. This token, once deposited in the lending protocol vault, activates Ying's ability to borrow. He just decides how much credit he wants, and in his vault dashboard, details around asset and liability update in real time. From LTV, interest, repayment terms, asset liability, total loan amount, it's all there. Quick transparency into personal finances, making it easy to budget costs if a bigger loan is needed. The credit instantly appears as hypothetical EHKD minted securely by Fubon Bank using the Ripple CBDC platform, each being worth $1 Hong Kong dollar and can be used immediately. A part of the money is used as a deposit for Ying's son's down payment on a new home. The rest of the loan can be used to finance his daughter's last year of university. Ying turned his home equity into credit to be used however he needs. with a few clicks from the comfort of his own home, without hoops to jump through, without annoying paperwork, without needing to travel, visit, and consult multiple third parties. And as the hypothetical EHKD ecosystem grows, so will benefits from the trend, from increased productivity to time saved and lower cost per transaction, to eventually seamless exchange of hypothetical EHKD as a CBDC all over the world. That's the exciting potential of hypothetical EHKD. Unlocking your home equity is only the beginning. Being able to send and spend money how you want, where you want, without burden. That's the real power. And that's the vision of the future Fubon Bank, Ripple, and partners are exploring under the HKMA's EHKD pilot program.
So there you guys have it. And again, like this really is a revolution in itself. Like this is why I'm here making videos. This is why I'm here talking to you guys about what's happening. Like I truly see this as a once in a lifetime opportunity to be a part of a massive revolution. And listen, like this is not like, as we actually look at Hedera and as we look at Ripple, like we know that they are tapped in together through Toko, right? Like here's Toko with Hedera through DLA Piper. This is a big one. They're utilizing the Hedera token service and even the HAS service as well. But beyond this, there was also a report. I think that this goes back to like 2022. I might be wrong on that date. Please don't quote me. But this is Decoding a CBDC, a practical guide to a CBDC design and implementation. Look at the partners here. There's only three: Prosper US or Prosper Us, Hedera, and Ripple. They're the only three players here. And it's crazy. It's crazy to see these connections. Like, in my opinion, as we look at Hedera and Ripple, they are two pioneers. They are two leaders within this space. That you need to be looking at both of them, because I strongly believe that they are going to be major players in this new world. They also do mention Algorand here. Algorand is definitely one that I'm looking at, and I have been looking at for a while, as you guys are probably all aware. But with Hedera, with Ripple, I mean, there's so many large connections with these two. But here is a little bit more of an in-depth view on some of the players tied into CBDC technology solutions and infrastructure providers. This is where you've seen Ripple, Hedera, Stellar, even Algorand as well. And there's also other companies on here as well. But for the most part, like as we look at Hedera and Ripple, they're like the major ones under solutions providers and even infrastructures, because even with MTech, we know MTech is tapped in with Hedera as well. So very, very exciting. And last but not least, I want to play this video as well. This is Hong Kong with Ripple. Shout out to Megan for this video. This is about a minute long. And this just kind of gives you guys a little bit more of an in-depth view on the impact that Ripple is making in Hong Kong.
My name is Kiri Bhatia. I'm the Head of International Business Development for Ripple, which includes the incredibly dynamic region of Asia Pacific. Hong Kong is a very special place for me. It's where I've had pivotal moments in my career and also where my children were born. That's why it's really exciting to see the growth and adoption of crypto here. Hong Kong has always been one of the most important and bustling financial centers globally. Today, it is also one of the biggest cities per capita for developers and for blockchain-related investments. That's why Ripple's work in the city is so important. We're working with businesses and financial institutions to move, manage, and tokenize value. We're now working closely with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to pilot a CBDC project tokenizing real-world assets on Ripple's CBDC platform, built with the XRP ledger technology. With forward-thinking regulators and the momentum around crypto development, it's truly exciting to see what the future holds in Hong Kong.
So there you guys have it. And again, you know, the impact that this technology is having on major areas, like, for an example, Hong Kong, the UAE, the UK, it's only just beginning. Like, this is only going to continue to become a much larger trend. We've been heavily focused on a lot of these major players like Hedera, for an example. You guys already know with Ripple, I make a video on XRP basically twice every single day because of all of the significant connections and information that's out there. And, you know, with Hedera, yes, I am making a lot of content on Hedera as well. We recently just made a video regarding a big update with that partnership, but like these these are significant players in this new world that's being reshaped by tokenization and DLT and blockchain. I could not be any more happier to see a lot of these major pilots. Obviously, yes, they are pilots, but they are still very big pilots, because if they do achieve the overall goal here and the vision of tokenization as a service, and all of the efficiencies are actually tapped in, well, guess what? It's a no-brainer move for the traditional world that we know of today to usher in and tap in with this new technology and see a whole new world of possibility imagined. So with that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.